Hey guys, it's Gordon with your money-making sales strategy for the day within technology. I want to talk to you today about what SD WAN is. A lot of people are talking about it. There's a lot of information out there. It's basically become a buzzword. So I think I think a lot of people don't really understand it very much when they're trying to bring it into a sales conversation for a company that they're trying to sell this product to. So what is an SD-WAN? SD-WAN stands for a software-defined WAN. Exactly what is it? That is a software-enabled router and data traffic management system that is app-aware. That's a mouthful, but basically what that means is that it's able to detect and understand what applications an office is using and be able to steer traffic directly to those various software as a service providers online directly from the localized LAN with that SD-WAN appliance directly to it, as opposed to a traditional WAN architecture where you have several LANs that are pushing and pulling traffic from one core circuit or data center and then going out to the internet. Okay? So what this is essentially, it is having several what we call edge SD-WAN appliances at these local LANs that a company may have across the country that is communicating with its headquarters data center as far as the policies it has been programmed into. But as far as the data traffic happening behind that local area network, let's say for an office in California that is trying to use Salesforce, and they are then trying to access Salesforce, and the system realizes, oh, this server for Salesforce is also in Los Angeles, and I think I'll send it directly from here, which I'm also in Los Angeles, to the Salesforce server in Los Angeles, as opposed to, let's say, the company's headquarters was in Atlanta. Instead of just traditionally in a WAN architecture, traditional WAN architecture, I should say, it goes from the company office, the branch office in Los Angeles, back to Atlanta, from Atlanta to the Salesforce server in Los Angeles. So everyone understands the routing behind that and what the great efficiency gained in trying to cut down essentially that distance. So why did this come into existence? Why? Because everything is online now. The 80% of Office applications are now online, such as I just mentioned. Salesforce is a big one. Concur Solutions is another for expense reports and things like that. Management billing systems for hospitals, property management systems for apartment complexes, hospitality property management systems. They're all, very much online with the third-party providers that are essentially hosting them. So we have to be able to efficiently get to those applications in a very fast way. Traditional WAN traffic is not really working much anymore. It's a very inefficient way to essentially transit data from one branch office back to a headquarters and out to the internet and back through that same path. So the software-defined WAN, able to essentially detect, oh, you're using Salesforce and I have a better, shorter path for you to use. Let me go ahead and send it this way locally, is a much better way of doing it. And you're able to save money. You're able to have a much better management administration experience as far as trying to manage that from the office environment. And it's a better end user experience. You're not going to have that latency. You're not going to have problems uploading large documents that I'm always doing on Salesforce. You're not going to have issues with trying to access the system due to too many people being online. You're going to have a much shorter connect point where you can get the data to and from that application in a much shorter time and faster way, and it's just going to be an all-around better experience, savings of money, and oh, by the way, it also works everywhere. If you're going to use an MPLS circuit, which was kind of like the new WAN of the future that kind of competes with SD-WAN a little bit, MPLS isn't always available, which means multi-protocol label switching. It's a faster, more secure network than a traditional WAN, but the problem with that is it's not available everywhere. It could be totally unavailable. It's not everywhere in the world, so that's an issue for your company. And it's more expensive. So what can I tell you on that? So I hope this is educational for you all. I hope this gets the sales conversation started in the right direction for you, and that everyone understands exactly how SD-WAN works from a very cursory level standpoint, okay? I can get into some of the more administrative functions of it, but that'll be in a different video, okay? All right, take care, and just let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.